Okay, Nancy, you ready to roll? Here come the beeps. Perfect, Nancy. That was great. Spot on.
My name is Nancy, and I am a Foley artist. All right, let's do this. A Foley artist is a person who does all of the sounds that are not dialogue in a film. I would say Foley, almost more so than direction, is what makes or breaks a feature film. I work with a lot of big-time directors, and they've told me, you know, Nancy, I don't know what I would have done without you. Translation, this film couldn't have been made without you.
I have worked with a lot of Foley artists. I've seen a lot of Foley work done in my years here. And really, when you talk Foley, you try to get just the best, and that would be Nancy.
There's one Foley artist. Everyone else is trying to be a Foley artist. Let me give you two examples. I'll start with one. Dead Man Walking. Well, the man wasn't walking until Nancy came along. Number 2, March of the Penguins. Picture this. We're doing a movie about penguins, and we can't hear the penguin walk. What do? We call Nancy. She gets on a plane on location Foley work. She goes up to Antarctica and gives her soul. And now this film is the envy of every studio this year. When she dies, I don't want to hear any more of this Foley stuff. What people are going to need is a Cianci artist. Nancy.
47, 48, 49, 50. Ugh. So you just start with some basic push-ups. Get the blood pumping, get the muscles, you know, engaged, and then what I do is I hop straight into the pit. I would have to say I've probably walked at least twice around the globe. But by the time I die, all right, man, let's go. I'll probably have done at least one rotation on the universe. I spend a lot of time on my feet. So these guys right here are my Foley pits. And that's a technical term for them. I just call them pits. You know, this is where I spend probably 60% of my day in these guys. I mean, this is like coming home sitting here. We got low over here, and then we got it's almost like a soprano versus an alto. You know, Sissy Spacek and In the Bedroom was actually broken in this pit. I love water and I love the beach, and so this one I can play in. I've actually skipped stones in this before. Across the board, this one is absolutely my favorite. What about Justin?
Yeah, Nancy.
He knows. What would you say is my favorite pit?
The beach, skipping stones beach pit.
You work with someone long enough, it's like you share a brain. Let me talk to you a little bit about my team, because I'm not working in a bubble. I have a partner and a soulmate, Mike Crotch.
We're like a 24-hour team, Nancy and I, because we carpool and we own a home together in North Hollywood in the Arts District, and we are like life partners, or soulmates, but we don't actually have sex or touch each other in intimate ways.
I always keep a technician here, just in case.
I'm the sound technician, aka engineer, aka recording artist.
He works at these boards to mix the sound, you know. I can't just go and cut up a steak and hope that it sounds like a steak being cut up, you know. So he makes sure that that's what the sound is that's coming through.
I mean, the technician just pushes buttons and presses things and looks at the clock, takes a coffee break and a lunch break. An artist really gets in there and creates things from scratch.
Without me, they'd just be another two people in a room banging coconuts together, trying to make sound. That's not going to be shown in a movie or film. I have to take it there. Mike, your gait is a little light. Do you have any heavier boots? Different boots? Nancy, perfect.
He's just being hard on you.
We only have the one pair of boots today.
Justin, we only got one pair of boots today. How about we just do it again and he'll step harder?
That's perfect.
All right. So, it's all right.
Our team, it's like being in a magic show. If we were Siegfried and Roy, Nancy would be Siegfried and Roy, and I would be like a lady that's in a box that gets sawed in half. And Justin would be like the saw that cuts me in half.
What you see in front of you is not necessarily what you're going to hear. This is your basic 80s phone, so this is maybe Working Girl, Sigourney Weaver, Slam. This is out on a dock or someone's porch, and there's a little wind chimey thing. Pride and Prejudice. Coming Back to the Country House. That was me. Weapons, gunfire, that is all me. That's me. So, you know, you might not believe this, but Goodfellas. This is brush right here.
You get a close listen.
Yeah.
Carrots is the way to go for brush.
Then, you know, we have bones breaking during a fight scene, cutlery. This isn't going to sound like fine china. This is IKEA garbage. So you use... This is for the sound of slapping.
Nancy, fantastic sync. It was just impeccable. You're a genius.
All right, does anyone have any hand sanitizer? You want me to talk about working with some of the biggest directors in Hollywood, you name them, I've worked with them. Stevie Spielberg, he's incredible. He's very easy to work with, gives me a lot of freedom. I was the only person who could do E.T.'s footsteps, even though I'm not small, nor am I an alien. But there was something in my gait that was really exactly what Stevie wanted. And there is a very famous moment when the little man flies in front of the moon that I really kind of freestyled with. Stevie actually let me put that right over that shot of E.T. on the bike flying in front of the moon. You know, ultimately, it ended up on the editing room floor with so many other great moments. But you know, that's the kind of freedom he gives me, and honestly, I think I have as much power over the success of a picture as he does, so he knows that. All the good ones do. Gene Hackman has probably the craziest walk of all time, because he's got about 6 inches less on his left leg than he does on his right. So I invented and patented something called the Hackman High Top. Got it right here. This guy. So I put this on, and I can do Gene. But Gene has a very honest gait, an honest walk. Kevin Costner, you know, has one of the most just unattractive, ugly walks in terms of sound, but he's such a looker. You know, Bull Durham, I did Bull Durham. Susan Sarandon, that's a fighter. That's a fighter. And you can hear that in her walk. Philip Seymour Hoffman, the loneliest gait in America. I cry when I do that man's walk. Cry. Just to walk you through what we're doing right now, we're both a little nervous. This is one of the highest stakes Foley jobs I've done in probably last year. Not ever. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be tough, because what we're dealing with here, this movie is a little bit like, it hasn't come out yet, but like War of the Worlds.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna. I mean, we are gonna go to war right here because this is. It's sort of dangerous. We will be in the same pit.
That
at
is,
points.
just for the record, you don't do that. You don't get in the pit with someone. It's not. It's totally high stakes. It's not. This is very risky. If our insurance company knew this, they would take away our insurance.
Well, if the union found out, I mean, there's the strict rules. I mean, sometimes you just have to. You got to do what the film needs you to do.
Justin, we're ready whenever you are.
Okay, guys, just want to say good luck.
Thank
Normally
you.
wouldn't suggest anyone to do this, but you two are the best, so. Okay, sound is rolling, and here come the beeps.
You okay, Nance?
Yeah, I'm good. Great work, Justin. Thank you. I think I'm gonna need 10. What is my proudest moment in my career? I love the end of Usual Suspects because a lot of people don't know this. That film did not have an ending. It was actually my idea for Verbal Kint to go from limping to that sexy strut that he's got. And I can do that whole thing in my sleep.
Nancy's perfect as always.
Yes,
Yes.
there it is. That was it. Whew, I need a cigarette.
Coffee's on me.
Yeah, all right, that's good. Good work there, Justin. Good work. You don't do Foley because you have a choice. Okay, you do Foley because you have to. Nothing could ever stop me from doing Foley. And this is my lifeblood. Unless, of course, I lost both my legs. And then I'd probably do something else. I'm sorry, keep rolling. All right.
Hey, go.